boy. So we got more news in this whole clusterfuck of The Last of Us 2 leaks. So it says here on pushsquare.com that The Last of Us 2 leaks leave director heartbroken. Now, I'm not going to be a guy that's going to sit here and bash him. I've already given my opinion on what I thought of the leaks, and before I read this, I want to let y'all know this seems like a situation where everybody's heartbroken. The director is heartbroken about the leaks, and the fans are heartbroken about the leaks. So, my thing is, before I'm not trying to be funny, but programmers, people that made this, you guys had to know that this was really out of left field with how the story's going. I mean, didn't y'all know that it would bother fans? I don't, that's what I don't get. Like, it's different when when I think of certain movies that are made to really get people, certain characters die or die in a brutal way to stir up emotions, or, I think of, The Walking Dead, what happened to Glenn. I almost stopped watching the series over that. It sickened me so much. And then I ended up liking Negan, which is strange. He was just too damn entertaining and funny. And I continued with the series. And, it was, faithful to the comic in that he killed Glenn. But, look, I still, as a fan of the series, don't agree with that. But I just think this is, first of all, it's different, and I won't compare the two. But I'm just trying to convey a particular frame of mind and thinking on this. Sometimes shocking the fans works, sometimes it doesn't. Look at Game of Thrones. Need I say any more? So, like I said, people end up loving Negan, but look at Game of Thrones. So, this, and there's many other ones that talk about The Last Jedi with people, but I can't fathom why they thought that. Anyway, by now you'll no doubt be aware that extremely sensitive material from the anticipated PlayStation 4 exclusive The Last of Us Part 2, has leaked online. While the title has received a new release date today, the news has been overshadowed by a tidal wave of spoilers being shared on social media. It's made interacting with the release almost impossible. Nevertheless, Crush director Neil Druckmann took to Twitter to share a short message with fans. Heartbroken for the team, heartbroken for our fans. We're still incredibly excited to get the game into your hands. That rhymed, no hate to play the game. Bars, I got that from Tyrone Magnus. Nah, you didn't say that part, but it did rhyme. Naughty Dog shared a similar brief statement urging its followers not to spoil the release to others. No matter what you see or hear, it said that the final experience will be worth it. Just me personally, from what I've read and what I've seen, I don't believe that. Could they be correct? Absolutely. Absolutely. I just don't seem being happy with that. Of course, that hasn't stopped many from already drawing the conclusion from the out-of-context scenes. The good news is that the title at least has a release date, June 19th. It was originally due out in February before being pushed back to May. Let's hope there are no more leaks as we march closer to the title's summer launch date. I can't see myself buying it, man. I can't. I would have to get a review from someone who saw the leaks, who's like, yo, it's nothing. It's someone I trust. It's nothing like what you thought was going to happen. They make it all better. It's worth it. It works. I don't care if someone spoiled me and said, oh, it was actually a dream sequence. Oh, it was a dream sequence? Okay, cool. You know what I mean? Somehow I think that's not the case. So, I mean, I think this is a situation where everybody is heartbroken, but a lot of people are thankful that the leak came out because it saved them some money. I don't like to be, I don't like to see people heartbroken and all this stuff, but it's just, hey, you never know. It could be one of those things that ends up like, you know what, it was a blessing in disguise. You know, the game actually was nothing like what people thought. I don't know, it definitely seems like that's what it is. I don't know, man. It's for those of you that haven't seen the leaks, that say, okay, I'm gonna buy it anyway. Trust me, if you see them, it's gonna change your mind. Trust me. For most of you. You know, I did polls on my page. As a matter of fact, I did a poll on my Twitter page. And the Twitter, let me see where it's at now, because it was around 50-50 with more people saying no. But I asked the question, with the leaks being confirmed to be true, how many of you are how many of you are buying, how many of you are not buying? In 24 hours, 46% said they're buying, 54% said they're not buying the game anymore. Okay, it's a lot of fans. That's 1,271 votes. That's a lot of sales right there. Okay, now I also posted one on, I believe my, did I put it on my main page? Let me check here. My main page? It's my main page? No, it was my gaming page. So let me see what my gaming page said. This should be interesting. Because it was more of a landslide for not buying. I know that. Let me see here. So, my channel. Community. Come on. Community. 66% are not buying it. And 34% are buying. So this leak has really crushed their sales. If this is what it's like for fans, to where anywhere from 54 to 66% of fans across the world are now not going to buy it, I understand that this is going to be a big financial hurt. But I don't know which would have been better. Because if it had been released, they possibly could have made more money without the leaks, but there would have been an uproar. And maybe people would have stopped buying immediately. You know what I mean? Like, either way, I don't see it going well. Kind of like Fallout 76. I mean, I played that for what? Maybe an hour, and I'm just like, I'm done. I'm done with this shit. You know what I mean? Now they're trying to get us back, but it's like I don't even feel like playing the game. You know? So, I don't know. I guess it's one of those you live and learn things. You know what I mean? Post comments down below. Let me know what you all think, though. If you enjoyed my video on this news, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 10 million subscribers. Woo.